It's Friday, July 6th, 2012. Freedom Day is coming past. Today is just normal America Day, like every day. In fact, I may want to get rid of some of these wallpapers, as patriotic as they are. I really don't want to put it.
Yo, bro, it's the 6th.
Like I'm deleting a Han client from my desktop.
Mm.
Okay, so we good. Alright, so Dota 2 time. Who do we have online? Hopefully no one that throws too hard.
What does that say?
What?
Your name.
Oh, I think it means like, hello, my friend. I don't even know. I just put some random shit into translator because that way it can frustrate people that aren't in on the Russia joke. I wonder how long the console is going to continue to do this. Looks like it's counting. I feel like Count fucking Chocula. God damn. Actually, let me fucking download Monster Girl Quest while this goes on. I'm real big into these quest games. Eroge?
Yeah.
I wonder where the best place to find Monster Girl Quest is. Maybe I'll ask when their viewers are on. Yeah, this looks...
What is Monster Girl Quest?
You'd like it. It's a game about the epic journey and the coming of a man, etc. No, I'm just kidding. It's a game like where you fight like monster girls and they rape you if you lose.
Well, and this is like appealing to you?
I thought I'd give it a shot, man. I'll try anything once. Favorite Heavenly Knight? Jesus. The official Mon Mansu. I gotta find a non-Japanese. Okay, well maybe I should close that for now. But I
Oh
got.
wow, I just got to 3,000 unique views. GG, small sons.
Brady, if I want to stream, do I need XSplit Pro? Not really. In fact, the
I recommend it though because you can only stream in 480, and that's pretty crappy.
really?
Yeah,
Oh god, that's awful then.
you can only get up to 20
Honestly,
frames.
I use XSplit because I'm lazy and because my technical knowledge in streaming is very low. But there are alternatives to XSplit that are very, very good. They just require more finesse to use. But yeah. Yeah, no one will watch a 480p stream because it's like watching someone play games on a calculator. You guys
Is
should
it?
recommend me, isn't XSplit Pro like money? Yeah, it's not that
It's
expensive.
like
No.
$15 for the first 3 months, and then it's like $5 a month.
Okay, so I'm gonna download Monster Girl Quest, and I may do like a let's play on that for YouTube because that sounds like it would be fun as fuck to play. Like, Jesus Christ, this game looks like it's hilarious. Uh, you guys should recommend. Well, I'll probably. It's almost pointless to even ask these things when there are like 10 people watching. Like, all right, guys. So if you know any games that are kind of like Monster Girl Quest, where you get raped by anime girl monsters, then just let me know. Throw some recommendations my way. But
Turning into a weeboo.
yeah, but I don't necessarily need to play a Weeble game. I was thinking about playing Final Fantasy Tactics too because I just want to replay that game. I heard it was
Yeah, it's
like,
pretty good.
well, I mean, I played Final Fantasy Tactics
Alright,
before.
be right back in a second.
So you can leave, you fucking piece of shit. All right.
I just hit my hand really hard.
Oh, cry like a bitch then. Maybe that'll heal your hand.
Ow, that was really sore. Was it porn, bro? You want to invite viewers or just the two? Oh,
We could bring
okay.
viewers. I don't necessarily want to try hard immediately, but at some point today, I would like to play serious Dota. That'll probably be when we get some embarrassingly awful games.
So I spent the entire day painting a banister. That was fun.
Which funny story. I let my friend borrow my USB device to transfer certificate to delete it. Turns out he was transferring some game called Slave Trainer 5. Hold on. I need to find out what this is.
Geese is watching my stream over yours. Feels bad, man. For you, I mean, not for me. Feels good, man, for me. Feels bad, man, for you.
Huh.
Dam's
That looks like a
Dam,
very wholesome game.
I suggested an invite. You should invite.
Don't tell me what to do.
Hey, I'm the big cash money streamer now. Don't mess with me.
So you turn 5, you can make your own porn? Holy shit, that sounds like a great game. But I'm really against slavery. I mean, can't say you support slavery, right? No, I'm just kidding. I'm all for slavery, guys.
That's funny, Geese.
All of that white power. Hey, Geese, you're a faggot. Alright. Good, now it's out there. Add Doibs in prime time, or these people, if we...
I don't know who he is. I can add Doibs, though.
Here, no, don't worry, I'll add Doibs. Yeah, you're worthless to me. Ah, I hear that sick audio bleed. It has begun, the issue with Skype. If you guys don't know who this guy is, he's like a Nazi, and this guy's actually just a dog.
It's actually Tails from Sonic, bro.
Looks like a Nazi Tails to me.
Thoughts on Disruptor? He's my hero. Barney doesn't get to play Disruptor.
Disruptor is a decent hero. Dirge is a cheesy hero that I don't ever want to see on my team in matchmaking because he's not good. But okay, that's way too absolute. But like this hero, first of all, his portrait obviously didn't keep up with his art. Like I could probably draw a better fucking Undying portrait than this. You guys want to call me on that shit? I could prove it right now. Like, check this shit out.
Dirge is actually pretty strong. Dirge is good against Brood for the deeps.
Alright, see, there we go. This is far more relevant than the previous Undying thing. See? It's pretty... Make sure you guys don't copy that. It's copyrighted, and if you guys steal that, I'll make sure to report you to the internet police. But Dirge seems like he'd be really good in a lot of those shenanigans, and also that's what I've heard from other people. Disruptor is
he can heal up so hard. Disruptor Dirge lane is actually surprisingly strong.
Dirge is one of those heroes that I don't want to go up against. Just for the same reason I would never like to lane against like a Venomancer or Crystal Maiden. The heroes don't necessarily scale overwhelmingly decently, but at the same time, like I hate going up against heroes that don't scale because they're in somewhat of a nothing to lose type circumstance. So
yeah. Disruptor is like he doesn't scale at all. Like it pretty much he starts as like a kill lane because is that, and then he turns into a troll with glimpse. And then mid-game, he's like a good team fighter with his E and then the combination with his R.
You should be on the League of Legends hero development team. It sounds like your knowledge regarding like hero roles is pretty good. I'd like to hear you do something with maybe Morello or one of those people in the League of Legends devs.
Alright, sounds good, man.
This is VGFX's new art. Did you see it?
Oh, I didn't.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, god damn it! You made me look, and I was like, "Ooh."
I know, what a punishment! You had to look at my stream.
No, I
Purge says Dirge strong. It's one of his favorite heroes. Are you not a Purge? I actually watched Purge's stream today, and as much as I hate the guy, he was better about admitting to his mistakes or whatever. But he still had so many qualities that were disgusting to me, like thinking that he was.
You can't bash on him all the time anymore. Doibs is.
I can still bash on him because he's still a piece of shit and demonstrates. It's just now I don't like he didn't demonstrate 1,000% of the qualities that disgust me.
Shock says hi. Shout out. He told me to do it. I caved.
Well, the moment you start caving to Australians, you start to bring it back into us. Oh, cool! I've been stream sniped by Brunster.
Oh.
Brunster's level 20. What a clown. Featured hero? What is this? Why did it choose Huskar as my featured hero? Why is Huskar my spirit animal?
Because it's your most successful hero.
How is it my most successful hero, dude? He's like 8 and 7. My Morphling and Invoker are like 6 and 2.
I don't know, bro. It's
my Storm Spirit is even better than my fucking
Mine was
Huskar.
Shadow Demon, okay?
I just managed to take a shit. Maybe that'll be my next thing. Maybe I'll take another awful hero and make him good. Maybe I'll do that. As though I've made Huskar good. The implications there sound really bad, but Yeah, I'm gonna make Huskar relevant, but okay. Well, you picked your spirit animal. Let's see.
I have a Velociraptor with no arms. GG.
Is that what it is? Is that what he rides atop? I've never seen these heroes before.
Yeah. Oh well, that's because you weren't on last night, and you didn't get to play with our 5-stack that
I
absolutely.
guess I'll just random. Aw, yeah.
I can solo offlane, probably, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, always the most entertaining start to a day of Dota is jungering. I'm a durable carry. Look, it says fucking jungle. Look at that. I'm a 1-star jungler. That makes me like the best jungler in the world. I hear this is like a valid role that you should. No, but really though.
5 seconds remaining.
I heard you should lane Nyax mid.
Yeah, but really though, if I don't get a ward and someone just walks in the jungle and kills me because I'm a lifestealer, I'm gonna fucking rage with the fury of 1,000 suns. So
I bought courier, so someone should get it. Quality contributions by Doibs.
That's what we had over here is in Purge. What do you have against Purge? Oh, I think it's pretty easy to have things against Purge, just because of his personality. I find myself, like, it's one of these things that I don't want to say every day, even though I find myself doing it. But, like, I don't want to go on a Purge rant every single day about how much I hate
look
the
at
guy.
my hero. He rides
But
his
I can at least admit when, like, he does things that are not shit. Like, today I think he was decent about, like, admitting mistakes. I mean, actually, when he was winning, come to think of it, when he was winning, he could never admit fault, which was annoying. Because it's as though, like, if you're winning, you're doing well. Like, I played that Mirana game the other day where I was, like, 10-0 or something, but I wasn't playing well. And we were losing overall. But, like, he seemed to do a pretty good job of actually admitting when he made mistakes today. I'll give him that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, dude. Then when he was winning, he got all, like, braggy and stuff. Also, he continued to say things that I don't agree with, like, the kind of people who talk shit on the internet are disgusting fucking nerd scums. But, like, obviously he worded it differently, and I'm doing that to intentionally be insulting. Hey, if we don't get a ward, like over here, I'm gonna fucking rage with the fury of 1,000 suns.
My hero is much more interesting than Barney, so you should come watch my stream, guys.
Barney's a closet Purge lover. Can you imagine?
That'd be hilarious. And pathetic at the same time.
He's a fan of Purge for anyone in Purge. Yeah, for sure. But even as much as I hate the guy, I can admit when he's not.
Oh, I'm getting 3-man. This is bad. I'm dead. There's literally nothing I can do. Nah, I'm dead.
I like how it goes black and white now when you pause, as though like although it's like I'm really playing StarCraft. Like, it's so much more competitive now that I can't see color when it's paused. Really, that was what imbalanced the game, was the ability to see color during pauses.
Yo, F care. I'll watch Barney in the jungle over that spaghetti.
I think second you shot me, I want to shoot myself. One of the most infuriating games I've ever played was when I like played in one of Purge's viewer in-house games, and just the level of dick sucking that people had for that guy like made me physically angry. Like I had to share it with everyone, just like show the replay, just because like I couldn't keep it to myself. Like I couldn't just fucking play that game and not be like insulted almost by the level of like hero worship, I guess, that his chat had for him. Like at least in my chat, people will call me out when I play like shit.
They call you out on like everything.
Well, I know they'll call me out if I don't play like shit because they're retards, but they'll be like, Barney.
They're diving me. They're diving me. What is this?
Maybe you should just ask them politely not to dive you.
Maybe I should. So they have a solo? Please help.
Just don't die a lot, scrub.
I'm trying,
but
King? Holy...
He wants to anally pound you.
I do not like this.
I think I like it less, bro. I'm being ganked by 3 people.
Just try to
Don't die.
minimize
Yeah.
your scrubness
Leave.
and pretend that you guys are decent at Dota and I'll carry you. Easy?
Yeah, well, cause holy crap, dude, my lane.
Alright, I better use the courier to get my thing because... Oh, cool, my mid actually farmed a bottle. Who is this? Normally, when I play in these viewer games, I half expect to like click the guy mid and I'll be like, oh, well, it's 3 minutes in the game and he hasn't managed to afford a bottle. This is fairly standard viewer level play. But no, you actually have a bottle, so congrats, brah. I guess I won't get the stack on this.
You can't make me.
I wonder if I can actually farm this camp. There's some purges to count purge gamers. This is to start out.
Yeah, right.
Purge
Barney. I'm just gonna have to lose my lane extremely slowly.
Try not to lose it as hard, and then you'll be all good in my book, bro.
Oh god! Don't get cut out!
See, I hear that Jungle RPG Lifestealer is competitive level, so... I hear it's really good, so I think that this will work. After all, because the hero can jungle, it means that you're not allowed to do anything else. Like, if I were to, like, lane Lifestealer, it would be like an affront to the Dota 2 gods, and Gabe Newell would probably ban me. Yeah, and like, you suffer. Yeah, that guy doesn't like it when other people point out his mistakes. But I do think he did a genuinely good job of admitting to faults today. I'll give him that. I think he still does a pretty poor job overall, but today he didn't. I mean, I watched like 2 of his games. He played kind of shitty, even, like, the Undying game was sad, because you guys remember that, like, that game where I was a Luna, and I was up against the Sand King and, Leshrac lane, and it was, like, doomed to fail? What did I do? I just tried to get farm from the forest. I actually walked out of that with a reasonable farm, but, I mean, the game was over in the picking phase. But, like, the enemies in that Undying game that he was playing against were so bad that they couldn't just cut their losses and accept that the lane was a failed lane. So
Well, I asked Barney what he thinks of Disruptor. He hasn't played the hero yet. Ask me. I'm playing the hero, and I've played like 4
Faking
games
Raven's
with
an expert. But, like, it was funny, though, because... Wait, what was I fucking saying? Jesus Christ. But it was, like, he did a better job of admitting faults today, I guess. I don't know, I was on... Before you rudely interrupted me, Fake King Raven, you piece of shit, I was saying something. And I completely lost my train of thought.
Ha!
But...
Sucks for you. Low quality stream. Can't even talk.
Tell you about Disruptor? I wouldn't be the one to ask. I mean, like, I never played Dota 1, so... I've actually never played the hero or seen him play, I don't know. Purge still has an awful policy towards, like, criticism, constructive or otherwise.
Bounty Hunter is missing, so I don't know what he would be doing by himself
Probably
at this point.
pub training me.
Well, he could be trying to kill me too, because Lifestealer is often at lower HP.
That would make sense.
When this ward expires, re-up it. I feel like I shouldn't have to say that.
Yeah, I know. I keep looking at it.
Alright, good stuff.
I'm so afraid of getting cut out.
Gameplay with Blitz was pretty sad. I don't think it was that bad. I was pretty much just trolling around that game. And I'm being completely honest. Like, if I was playing like shit and, like, I was giving it my all, I can always admit to it, right? I mean, if there's anything I do well, I think... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, man! See, I figured...
It's the Brunster, so he's gonna hun you.
Yeah, I mean, after all, when you find someone by watching their stream, I figure that there's no way you'd ever try to just follow them around and kill them a bunch. That actually does frustrate me. Like, I know that damned registrations can stream snipe me sometimes when I'm playing, but I'm okay with that because I know it's like a free win. But, no offense. But with the Brunster, that kind of shit could actually get annoying, but... Actually, it's pretty annoying when you do it, too. Embarrassing would be Buddy just gank the shit out of you, Barney? Probably not that embarrassing. I mean, there's not much I can do about it unless we get some, like a sentry, but realistically, as much as I would like to say that having a sentry would be great, I could never expect it because it would be a waste of money to just protect one spot. Like, it'll happen. I mean, if I'm ever low HP, the guy will just kill me until I have an ult. Oh, and I stream snipe you? That used to be pretty annoying. You haven't stream sniped me lately, but I actually do fucking... It annoys the shit out of me. I remember Purge was saying something today about how in Dota stream sniping was more prevalent, like because of how the game worked and how there were 5 players, and I kind of disagree, because like at the same time one person stream cheating isn't as bad as it would be in StarCraft 2, which is kind of the argument he was trying to make. But me disagreeing with Purge. Jesus, what is this? Buy a gem, Barney? I'm not gonna buy a gem. Fuck that. Dying to the Brunster is like an honor. Top lane has failed pretty hard.
Hey, I'm level 6. I'm getting good EXP.
I guess. I mean, I guess that's a minor victory, but for a while now they've been moving around. And it looks like mid has no farm and he's
Are you
dying.
kidding me? CM's,
Yeah, that was retarded of me.
CM's been sitting
Like,
in
this
the
is the
jungle
point in the
trying to
game
catch
where
him
if
out.
you have an advantaged mid, like this guy did, you should probably, like, and I know it sounds really fucked to say, like, nah, at this point in the game, you should probably have a Blink Dagger. But really, though, if you're gonna go for, like, Arcane Boots, it's really, really easy to have, like, Arcane Boots and Blink Dagger, like, 9 minutes in or less. Like that game I played with Blitz the other day, guys. You see my Blink Dagger timing? Really, though, it was a good Blink Dagger timing. I think that on heroes like Tiny and Sand who I think are very reasonable farmers, I have a pretty high standard for Blink Dagger timing. I have to watch Grunster closely because I feel like he's gonna kill the shit out of me a lot.
Yes, master.
Plays whole team stream cheats. Yeah, it's not as prevalent. It's way more prevalent in Han though. Stream cheating, like in Dota, it still happens. Just not a lot. Hey, whatever fucking retard has the courier sitting there, you're an idiot. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna send the courier back. I'm gonna send the courier back because some dumb fuck left to say. No, I don't give a shit. I'm sending that shit back so I can get my Midas. You can fuck off. You left it standing still for so long. This will be your punishment, so you learn your mistake. Okay? Easy. Really though, if you're gonna leave it sitting still for like 20 seconds, then yeah.
I didn't set
The
it
Midas
to
is
stand
more
there.
time
I had to go
anyways.
to the secret shop.
Oh,
Someone else
it was
stopped it.
definitely standing still. So long? 1 second? Yeah, maybe. I'm actually just making shit up when I say it was standing still for a long time. I just looked over and it was standing perfectly still. So,
Goddamn.
and that kind of shit can annoy me. Because Midas is far more time pertinent than like almost any item. Especially when my Midas is already slow as fuck. So it's important that I freak the fuck out over it. So now I don't know where the bounty hunter is, and the game is 1 in 6. Epic Barney rage? Yeah. I admit I was kind of ragey there because if I spend all of this hard effort
Yeah,
jungle
try Roam on
RPG,
Alright,
Yeah.
well, yeah, we can get CM. Wait for my mana boots and then we can go.
thing is my birthright.
Unless they have wards and are just waiting to gank me right now.
After all,
I
guys,
think they just saw me actually.
Yeah.
when you jungle RPG like this, you're really invested in the game. So I feel like
Hey, I'm coming.
it would be soul crushing to lose. Never really though.
Oh, you're backing off?
Yeah, well, they saw me. I
Oh,
mean,
I was coming.
Wait till teammates don't carry TPs. You know, I used to make a huge deal about TPs because, to be fair, like in Han, I got myself to an MMR where like the players were decent, and then I started playing with viewers, and I realized that viewers will literally never TP. Like you could be dying, and there could be like an Earthshaker, and all the enemies could be like 50 life, and the Earthshaker could have a TP on him, and like he just won't TP, and like there's no other reason other than the guy's a viewer, right? It's just like he'll just like watch you die. And then he'll TP and I'll be like, oh, well, this looks like a farmable lane. And, like, it used to piss me off because I had, like, expectations of people. But now when I play with viewers, like, I've lowered my expectations enough that if people don't TP, like, I just don't, like, care. But I used to, like, anyone who watched the stream a long time ago can tell you, I used to flip the fuck out over TPs.
Chains can hold me.
Shit.
Like,
Silencer.
Like, it was no joke. Like, if people used to not TP, I would just rage the fuck out. And, like, I would just scream, TP! 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 And, like, no one would TP. No one would ever TP. Like, if I was playing a serious game and that happened, I would be, like, insulted. But, like, at this point, I've come to the conclusion that people will just, like, troll me and not TP. Like, there's no point in, like, getting butthurt about people not TPing if, like, they're stupid. I don't know, I mean, there's no other way to put it. Like, people just don't TP. Like, right now, I have no intention of ever participating in a team fight. Lich probably should. Disruptor probably should. He probably shouldn't. This guy could. And look, like, our team has 0 TPs on them, so, like, even
Hey,
if,
I just used it to tell Tiny, because...
I don't know. I'm just trying to point out something to reaffirm what I was saying. Like, here I don't really give a fuck about TP, because I have zero interest in participating in the team fights. Like, at this point in the game, I probably should. Jesus Christ. Brunster Bounty Hunter. Next level. Yeah, at this point in the game, I should move around more.
Shit, man.
Yeah, the Blitz versus Barney
That
match.
was 1 for 3. FKR uses YOLO?
You know, the Blitz
No.
versus Barney matches were pretty decent. Or, like that one was okay. Like, the one that I just watched, because I didn't have to participate in it. But Doibs pretty much threw that, despite me asking him not to. I feel bad for K Fury, who was playing Wisp. Because that guy played, like, a really solid Wisp.
Life given freely.
So now I've emerged from the jungle.
You get more money if you don't Midas the big creep. It doesn't matter, the XP is more worth it.
Yeah, because the time that you spend farming, like, you could just be killing, like, the time that you spend killing the big creep, you could just kill something
Dire's
else.
structures are fortified.
Especially with Lifestealer, whose jungle is so slow.
No chains can hold me.
I like how I've been tracked, but I just don't... I don't care.
Lives to steal.
TPs are also really important on heroes like Lifestealer who have Magic Immunity, because you can just rage TP away from half the games. And by rage TP, I don't mean like the rage that I have when no one TPs to save me when I'm dying.
Forward. My pleasure. I scramble.
Tiny looking at that big 20-minute arcane blink dagger. Easy.
You bet.
Eagerly.
To be, like,
I
Well,
won't get this.
Hey,
I fucked it up.
Can
Yeah.
you catch him?
Mastery.
Careful for the Brunster.
Yes, master.
Good job, guys.
in my defense, they did, like, hub train on me pretty hard.
I got instigated.
The enemies have
level
actually,
1.
like, they've actually moved around the map pretty intelligently.
Let me at them.
Your top tower is under attack. The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
I steal ahead.
Yeah, man, that was a sick play, Geese.
Yes.
I glimpsed the Sand King after he tried to jump
So
up
swung hard,
onto
yeah.
the cliff.
Can we get the wards back up?
Master required.
Fuck you, Iron Branch. Get wrecked. Yeah, it's back in the jungle. It's not 40 minutes.
Yes.
You know, Jungle Lifestealer is actually slow as fuck. It's like, it's just the fact that you can do it. I remember I used to do this, like, really trolly thing. If anyone remembers, like, this was a long time ago. I used to do a Jungle Doombringer when I was on Dire, and you could farm a consistent 400 gold per minute as Jungle Doombringer just by doing wacky pulls. But of course, by doing it, you fuck your team, like, really bad. Because you don't just not help them, like, you actively sabotage them. Which was what made it so much better than any other thing. Because it actually fucked your team over so hard that,
They're
like,
pub training pretty hard.
yeah.
I'm not gonna die for you, bro.
But you fucked your team over so hard by doing it that it actually, like, physically hurt to, like, do. But it was really funny though, because it demonstrated a point.
Oh, Fagatron, how good was our stack last night? That was ridiculous.
Your top tower
He,
is under
because of
attack.
my legendary support, he went like some crazy score with Chaos Knight.
I played 2 days ago for laning Darkseer. Well, Darkseer is an awful hero to lane, but to, like, solo off lane, he's amazing.
It's not bad.
Yeah, well, I mean,
No.
it's amazing. Like, it's just not bad. He's, like, one of the best for it. But, like, in, like, a 2v2 lane, like, a lane Darkseer, like, you better have some shit gimmick planned, or else that's really gonna be awkward as fuck.
No, Fagatron.
Fagatron,
I
please. Faking Raven is never wrong, and his play is immaculate. Just like, I mean, look at this. Like, you want to see some high-level shit? Get ready, post. I like the part where you
TP
you
out.
did that, like, right in range of Kunkka with a torrent.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, bro!
FKR confirmed homophobe.
There was totally, like, a CM there. They grabbed it in this. Just
Chains
throwing
can
it out there.
hold me.
Just kidding, FKR. You did good, son.
Yeah, master support. I feel like both Disruptor and Dirge are really awkward to build.
It's because
Like
they're
item-wise.
well, honestly, Disruptor isn't because you just would want to go for like a Force Staff and some other.
Yeah,
item.
that's pretty much that's
But
what
like,
I'm going for.
Dirge is just an awkward type of hero, man. Like his. Oh, really? Did I miss that? That was my armlet too, and that, god damn, that was really bad.
GFX displays.
That'll do.
I placed ward here so you can farm ancients.
Yeah. Thanks, Brad.
Oh, it's just like Necrolite? I guess you could do that. I went,
How is Brunster getting so fed? What's wrong with this game? I should play twice. Come on, dude. Dukin, I actually spent 2 hours today watching your thing. I don't want to, like, say it on stream, but usually when I do it, when I do watch people's replays, I spend way too much time. Like, if you have the main account added, you can see that I was on the main account for a while. I was just watching Dukin replays. So don't worry. Don't worry, Dukin. I got you covered, bro. I feel like I
Is
love.
this an
I feel like I
in-house?
know you now. Like I understand some of the things that you do. Very.
oh shit, I'm getting killed. No,
Just feed the brunch.
he's in there.
Your top
He's in,
tower
well, he
is under
soloed
attack.
me.
Well, of course he soloed you. Trash.
I hate you. Hope you know that. I gotta get some, you're gonna die.
No, he can't break my TP because he already froze me. Besides, King Raven, you're one to talk about dying needlessly.
Oh, look, and Lich does the same thing.
Look at Dirge is classified as initiator and whatever the fuck Taz you. There's only initiating his ultimate side.
No. Hey Kimbo Spice, what's up, bro?
Have you guys ever seen someone in chat and you're like, man, that guy looks like he needs a friend? That's what Kiox is. It's like, you guys should be friends with that guy because he looks like a really nice guy. He just wants to find people in Skype to talk to and be friends with. I really planned for that silencer kill to go differently though. Holy shit, it's 4 and 17! What happened? At least I don't feel at all invested into this game because of how I decided to play it. In regards to Jungle RPG, and there's a ward here. Counter ward this soon.
I don't have enough money.
Don't give me that
Okay.
bullshit, King Raven.
I have 102 gold.
It's 102 gold.
Where was the ward?
It's probably here.
Like, ping it?
I mean, that's just an assumption based on the fact that she has one ward. Really, faggot?
This is your ward.
Oh, is that Bounty Hunter's ward too?
No! He's in there. Like he's not gonna
Dust
leave.
costs gold, dude. Are you tracked? If you're tracked, you should.
Yes. I don't have TP.
You didn't get
I-
down, you fucking idiot!
I couldn't TP out, and I didn't want to run that way because I knew it was coming to me. But nobody protected me.
Oh god damn it! That was some scrub armlet toggle. I double tapped my armlet, and because I felt like it was. I don't know why I just double tapped my armlet, but I was dead anyways, and I probably would not have killed anyone. But I went for a hopeful armlet toggle TP, but then I realized I didn't have a TP, so I double activated my armlet. Either way, I was dead though.
The counter ward in the pub, such a fire. Yeah, he's
How did? Jesus Christ! Get
I got
raped, sons. Does anyone have more than a kill? Holy fuck!
spread out across the team.
How many hours will Dukin suck your dick in return? I'm thinking at least he should suck my dick for 2 hours, probably. That would be a fair exchange. Classic Brunster play. Just run around the map all game trying to kill people. Then get a farming-oriented item. Easy. I want to see how you can get... Holy shit, you really fucked up the spelling of consistently. Well, I think that Tiny is one of the most comfortable farmers. I mean, ultimately, he's a hero who, like, it's really hard to fuck up on because he has such a high base damage and because his role is fairly straightforward, especially the arcane. I could probably pick out any... Here, we'll do this after the game, dude in chat. Like, Like, I can play Tiny probably later today. I doubt I'll play Tiny with this group because
Well,
if you've seen this game, the amount of failure would mean that, like, it would just make my Tiny look bad by proxy. But, like, if I were to pull out any Tiny game from my replays, I bet you I could have Arcane's blink before 10 minutes on, like, any of the games that I look at. Like, I'll look at one after this. And not, like, saying that to, like, beat my own dick, but I'm just saying that he's one of the most consistent, like, blink dagger farm heroes, if you want to go that route. Obviously, Tiny can be played a number of different ways.
You just went there.
Like shit, like the last time I played Tiny, I was up against like an Invoker in like an off lane, and I still had it like before 10 minutes.
I think
It's
that's
like,
an illusion.
Yeah.
but I wouldn't say that
Oh,
10 minutes
no,
would be a
I
good
do, though.
benchmark for it. I would say that like maybe 12-minute like Arcane Blink Dagger would be a reasonable benchmark if your lanes aren't getting shit on. Just stay in the jungle. Yeah. Like, well, this game I did nothing to help the team. I mean, let's be honest, I didn't do shit this game. But I don't feel very invested.
I'm okay. I feel okay. 70 HP. Bounty's eating me.
Let's see if I can get a tower. I highly doubt that I will. I'll probably end up having to rage TP.
You'll be so mad that you'll just TP out? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No. Exactly, King Raven.
Dire's structures
I wonder why they'd
are
fortify this if they have no one to defend it. We'll see. We're gonna find out soon.
Bounty's probably on his way. Just be careful.
You know, Bounty can actually break my rage TP, can't he? This is what I mean, though. See, rage TP means that you go magic immune, you just TP out, and then you just laugh as they try to pub train to deal with you. Okay. No, don't worry about it, like Silveraxe. I probably was a little bit too confrontational in my tone there. I mean, like, a lot of the time when you stream, I mean, obviously, anytime you're in the public domain, you put yourself, like, you're open to criticism. I feel like that a lot of the time, though, people are pretty unreasonable about it. Like, sometimes people will be like, this guy fucking sucks. I mean, you guys should see all of the fucking, like, hate mail I get. Like, when I have to answer...
I want to hear you read that with like classical piano music in the background and like the whatever the thing is that gives the rain, you know, the
dude, that's
the
actually
rain
that's
or
a
whatever.
great idea, dude. I should honestly do a dramatic reading with classical music of some of like the hate shit.
Hey, first one at 2 kills. GG.
All right, well, this team fight got real awkward real quick. Time for me to go, I guess. Really, Brunster? Brunster, come on now, bro. Brunster, come on, Brunster. Brunster, you don't have to do this. Jeez. You have a fucking blink dagger and a TP, brah. If you don't get that tower,
Yeah,
it's gonna be
but
max.
you said you were gonna leave, so I assumed you were going to be able to leave.
I thought I'd be able to walk away from that, to be fair. It was their kill was contingent on Kunk being able to land a thing.
The enemy's top
Good
tower
play on
has
Kunk's
fallen.
part. But at the same time, in instances like that, your TP can make a big difference. Not necessarily just to save me, but that was a really, really protracted team fight, and you probably won't get a lot stronger.
Yeah.
Because, like, Blink Dagger,
I
Arcane's
probably
like...
could have saved you there, but I didn't bother to look, which was
Well,
lazy.
even at that, like, I'm not too concerned about being saved. I probably should not have died. I could have made an effort to avoid the torrent. I was just hoping that the Conquer was too bad to do it, but...
Hey, we can kill him. I can.
Alright, let's see how this
I
works out.
glimpsed him.
I think you're gonna get him if he does. Yeah, there we go.
I made him go back in time, bros.
This running game mode is fun as shit. There's a key difference between trolling and genuine. Genuine stupidity, I suppose. Well, I mean, some of the stuff that people can send can be like hostile, but at the same time, like, some of it is fairly constructive. I mean, I've found out, like, some of my biggest flaws, not just by, like, watching my own VODs or whatever, but by, like, reading what other people have to say. Because sometimes people will say things that are, like, genuinely very constructive and useful. Even if they phrase it in a way that's, like, makes them an
Good job,
asshole, I
guys.
guess. But as Purge Gamers says, there's a big difference between constructive criticism and some guy on the internet being an asshole. No, really though, I think that some people are way too thin-skinned about, like, people being mean on the internet. It's really funny because, I mean, like, a lot of people that, like, it's just, I don't know, it's weird because, like, you should be able to take a comment and then find out, like, what about it is valid. A lot of people are too quick to, he torrented. But a lot of people are way too quick to instantly just dismiss everything that comes off as being hostile or...
Don't go too deep, Doibs.
You're talking to Throw King Doibs here. You watch your tone.
No. Hey, Blaze, dude.
I think we're actually going to win this just because the enemies are so shit at farming. We should probably go for top. Like, their spells are down, and that's what wins them team fights.
And I
Actually,
won a
their
team fight
thing is
for us
probably
by
up there, so-
picking off Bounty.
You're right, it was all you, bro.
Glimpse. Yeah. This is fake King Raven you're talking to, bro.
To be fair, Brunstar has a shitload of kills, but he's not really farming well. But that still doesn't mean that he's playing bad. I mean, obviously,
he's gotten
so many kills
gold.
with track gold that like he's in really good shape.
Oh, quick,
Do we
quick,
have dust? Do we have dust?
no, but we have.
Then
silence.
why would you even suggest going on him? There's like a 0% chance we can kill him.
If I got my silence off, maybe, but range.
Oh, just back out. Just back out. You guys are way overextended. If they TP you, you're dead. See, now you're
I'm
dead.
dead.
Yeah, goodbye.
Yeah. I like that TP afterwards, like he was trying to get out. Oh god, that's hilarious.
In a game like this, one of the only ways I'm going to be able to put out damage is just by not dying quickly. And the most prohibitive part about any item, like a heart or a radiance or whatever, like they're all good items. It's just that they're somewhat prohibitive because, like, they have a component that's crazy expensive, which makes them harder to farm as an item. But this is a decent game for Heart because so long as heroes like Sanking, Kunkka, Crystal Maiden, Silencer, they don't win right-click fights with Lifestealer, but they try to kill Lifestealer before they have to go into a right-click fight. But if I can get to a point where their spells become irrelevant, it's fine. But at the same time, a BKB would have served that purpose really well. A lot of people undervalue BKB on heroes that have like magic immunity on them innately, but at the same time, like, magic immunity is still like obscenely good on heroes like Lifestealer and Juggernaut. It's just that having a lot of health, if your major concern about magic is that it's going to hit you for a lot of your HP, having a lot of health serves to mitigate the threat of
Your
spells.
Sean has fallen to the die.
Shit.
Yeah, this is the real fake King Raven, guys. Not one of those mini imitators that he has.
FKR #1 Cockshiner Global confirmed deny. Confirmed.
How many deaths do the supports have this game? That'll probably decide. Ah, a lot.
I have less.
Remember, bros.
I win.
It's all about minimizing those deaths.
It's kind of hard when they pub train you.
Mm-hmm. I'm unleashing the rage of this game. I like Hartney. Well, second time I watched you in a
Damn, I think Zilberlex sucks dick harder than I do.
Thank you, good sir.
Oh, so when I do it, it's dick sucking. When he
Well-
does it, it's thank you.
Well, I used to get a lot of, like, one of the biggest complaints I used to get was that I did an awful job of staying calm. I mean, one, I came from Heroes of Newerth, which is a game where, like, no one is fucking calm. Because one thing I loved about Heroes of Newerth a lot more than Dota was that, like, people, like, really cared about winning in Han. And that was fucking refreshing as shit, because in Dota, people just want to fuck around and have fun. But, like, in Han, like, people just wanted to win, and that was great. And there was, like, an actual, like, if you won, like, you were rewarded for it in some way. But it was, like, fuck, man. Like, when I came over to
Thank
this
you,
and I was, like,
Lord.
playing with viewers, I was like, are you serious? Like, you did that?
Yes.
Does he have a TP? If he had a TP, you'd be totally safe, bro. This would be a good point for me to have a buyback. Dude, what are you fucking... You guys need to be careful. Like, you knew that there were a shit ton of heroes there, so there was no reason for anyone to have gotten caught. No! No, no, no! No! Not like this! Tiny, take me away! No, you were supposed to blink into them. I was supposed to jump in you and you blink away.
Oh.
Oh god, what's happening?
Please stop.
What's happening? What is this? I guess we have to fight.
They can't run.
Purge isn't bad. Purge isn't awful. He's just not good. Would be a better way to put it. But he.
I could technically buy back right
He has
now,
very
but
unrealistic
I don't think
opinions
we'd
about
get
how
enough
good he is, though.
kills to make it worthwhile.
As the master
Purge is fierce because he's a gorgeous. No, Purge. I mean, Purge is one of those people that like in terms of like making video games into like a job or whatever. Yep. No one can deny that Purge is. Like that guy puts in the time, right? And he does a pretty good job. What are you doing, you fucking retard?
I got him in
How
the
dumb are
field.
you? How fucking dumb are you? Jesus, back away, dude! You're tracked and
But
you.
I'm a man.
Because you know
I'm a
you
man.
once. What the fuck?
I'll make a man out of you.
What the fuck
You
is?
didn't even dust him.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with
Too
you?
far away by the time I.
Jesus! I'm gonna have a
He
fucking.
melee'd you. How is he
I'm gonna
too
have
far
a
away to use
goddamn
dust?
aneurysm. Jesus Christ! I want to win.
Raven. FKR trying to throw game. GG.
Oh my god, what the fuck was
I'm
that?
a man.
Like, I was
Shut up.
literally just about to say, hey, you should watch out. You know, there's a bounty hunter. And then BAM! Bounty hunter!
I couldn't stop staring into Brunster's eyes. He lured me in. It was like a spider. Got trapped in his web.
It's not even that real talk. Alright, King Raven. Hey, watch out. Because, you know, if bounty hunter was standing, like, right there, you would actually be dead for being where you are now. Like, I know that positioning is really, really weird when there's a fed bounty hunter. Oh, God. Yeah, but Purge actually puts in the time, and he's probably more professional than a lot of people. To some degree, though, I think the professional... Okay, look, you're, like, horribly overextended now. Like, you have no idea where bounty hunter is. That guy could actually two-shot you, so just be careful.
That means up to tower, bro.
Or just completely ignore me. Like, everything I say. Like, oh, you don't say. But yeah, like, that guy
In pubs.
goes through the motions. I think he overrates himself as a player.
I gotta be
That's
an
an
stronger than a
understatement.
courting rip.
Here, I gotta smoke. Let's smoke up and gank someone.
Alright, alright. You wanna come, Barney, or are you gonna just farm?
Well, I mean, hypothetically, I could just enter into Tiny. Like, it doesn't matter if I actually get the smoke initially. Alright, go jump someone. And you be near for this. Just be near enough. Do we have a dust? This guy has an Aegis still.
Dust, dive dust, dive dust, dive dust.
He's really
dive
going
dust.
for Vlad's. What a
It would
greedy,
help if I was near you.
what a greedy shit can. Alright. Just... Purge thinks he's touched.
Oh god.
Jump
Stun.
him! Blink! Blink! Kill him again? Dust? Do we have another dust or just one?
I've got it.
Is he really just gonna walk away? See, if we kill the Silencer and we kill the CM, then they lose a lot of their useful spells, like, off the bat.
Go away!
Alright, we won the fight. We can probably...
Hey,
we actually could probably
can I-
Rax.
can I-
No, we can Rax. Just stay.
Please let me get healed from the ward. Yay.
Do we not have an urn?
No. That was a mistake. Somebody should have gotten an urn.
Yeah, there's a fine line between being professional and being an arrogant chicken. So if you have Heart of Taras, can you sustain Armland? Definitely. I guess technically, if you want to look at it that way, you can always have your armlet activated, but I mean, like, if you're injured, you still want to toggle it off.
The enemy's middle tower.
But the enemies are so bad at farming that just, like, also, to his credit, Dwarves' farm this game is pretty damn good. But his itemization is really bad, though, but he was farming well. Like, just being good at farming can win you, like, half of your games outright. This is the classic Rage TP. That's probably
My Velociraptor's waddling away.
I sincerely doubt that Brunster had a buyback there, just because of his items. Like, why would he have a buyback when he could have... Like, knowing Brunster, I think he would have finished a Vlad's, as opposed to saving for a buyback. But... And being a card... Can you remember the... Yeah. My only problem with Toby 1 is that he's a belligerent racist. Yeah, that's a good point, and I think that under normal circumstances someone would. But at this point, like, the enemies can't kill me with spells, so they have to be able to win a right-click fight with me. And the only one who could win a right-click fight with me is Bounty Hunter, but Bounty Hunter would have to be out-farming me by a colossal margin to do so. And, like, once I get AC, like, the combination of AC Heart makes you incredibly fucking hard to kill. Because people have to beat you in a right-click fight, and not only is Lifestealer inherently hard to beat in right-click fights, but...
Does anybody want my bottle, or should I just sell it?
You really, like, just sell it. Ah, watch this, guys. This is where I die, because they hit too hard.
No, I silenced them all. Barney.
Easy. Baited. Definitely intended. Fucking silencer.
Shit. Hey, I'm making him go backwards.
Kunkka will almost never win a right-click fight with,
Jug or you.
yeah. Because Kunkka, that's one of the things that makes him so unique, is that his spells have a decent impact on, like, team fights. I actually bought back there because I thought that we would, like, someone else would get caught out, like a support, and then I would have to defend the racks. And if you're gonna buy out, you almost always just want to, like, Okay, no, it's way too absolute to say you always want to do it immediately, but sometimes waiting can be pretty stupid. If they don't have their bounty hunter, they can't win. I'm pretty sure I got silenced there by using an item. No? Oh, okay. Well, I do.
There's been a couple glitches recently with the new patch. Tiny's toss was stunning for a little while.
That's actually hilarious.
Yeah. When we were playing with new meta, he kept getting stunned by the toss. He got so mad.
I should not have gotten picked off like that, though.
Oh, and he said he would play later.
Excellent.
Yeah. Me and him are bros now, so it's all good.
Okay, okay.
We had a bonding session last night. He would make jokes, and we would both laugh, and everybody else in the party would just, like, silence. Makes me sad.
Yeah, if you take damage from heroes, then Heart won't give you its regen for 5 seconds. But if I don't know where the bounty hunter is, it's generally better to leave the armlet activated. Because say that like bounty hunter comes out of nowhere, and because I have no vision on the runes, which isn't as valuable at this point in the game, like and there's like an invisible Sand King or a Sand King with a blink dagger, then I don't want to get surprised.
Wait a minute. I need to tell my best stories.
Enemy's bottom
Okay.
tower has fallen.
There's a Sand King waiting to ult you supports. So 2 support heroes don't stand near each other.
I don't
Look,
have any good stories.
Oh look, it's the Sand King! Who would have thought? Oh, it's the entire enemy team.
I think they did the reach around.
Yeah, they just gave us the reach round. That should have been pretty obvious, to be honest. Sand King still got a 3-man ult there. This is a huge ability. Actually, yeah, they comboed that really well, but at the same time, Sand King's ult was way too good given his positioning. Like, the Sand King was really overt there. Holy shit, this is one of the least itemed out Midas silencers I think I've ever seen. That's good. But at the same time, he will become threatening against my items. He was too good to listen, probably.
FKR needs to know how to
Shaman has
smoke more
fallen
with
to the dark.
Immortality.
And what do you want to share those tips with me on stream? I want to send them because some things can probably sound insulting if I say them on stream. So and if I think I'm going to sound insulting, I think I would. I don't want to say I'd self-censor myself because that's the problem is that I wouldn't. So it would just make me sound like a dick, and it might be embarrassing. Because like if you ask me to like watch a replay or whatever and provide tips, I won't like sugarcoat things. Like for instance, you really undervalue denying, and I wouldn't pretend that you don't. I guess. But like that's just one thing. I mean there are other things. I'm also like more willing to like it's easier for me to like look at flaws in someone's play than to look at all the things they did right. Also saying all the things someone does right doesn't really help them.
I don't know what I was doing. I was way out of position.
That'd be considered insulting maybe? Probably. Do we want to smoke up and try to pick Bounty Hunter or someone?
It was mid.
Like, we should also get at least a ward on the map.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like,
I got a smoke, but Bounty Hunter's kind of annoying to smoke tank since he might be invis and break
well, the
our
problem
smoke.
though is that if like Disruptor and Lich aren't close to one another, and Bounty Hunter decides he wants to go to town on you, he'll kill you. And yeah. That's one of the annoying things though. Because like here, I don't know if the enemies are all going to walk up from over this hill. So like, it's really, really annoying. Because as much as I want to farm bottom, like there are 5 fucking heroes missing on the map. No one is farming top and no one is farming mid, and Lich is horribly fucking out of position right now. Considering that there was
Ledge, get back, you're gonna die if you don't.
So like, even what I'm doing now is a mistake, just because the fact that the enemies aren't farming suggests that they're all about to pub train on something. Oh look!
Here they
Yeah,
are.
they're-
Wow, how unpredictable. It's as though this was incredibly obvious. It looks like 3 of our heroes are... Dude, guys. Careful. Their whole team is like here.
I chained him. Look, he's stuck.
See, look. That's exactly what I was basically alluding towards, is that
Well,
it was
I have
obvious
more
that the enemies
I-
were looking to pub train. He needs some HP, bro.
Should we smoke and try and gank?
Smoke and get out of the base, yeah. Smoke? Because we can't go anywhere if we don't smoke, so even if it's not a good smoke, it becomes good just by merit of there being no other options. Just run right into a mid. You have to jump on the silencer or the bounty hunter, or else you fail, Tiny.
I can do that, but I can't get the combo off.
They're here.
Like, go on silencer, it doesn't mean not go on silencer. Oh, bad. Oh. Get away from me. No, I don't get away. I thought I was gonna get away. I don't get away.
We should just back off. We came out slightly ahead. But be careful, dude, because if Bounty Hunter crits you, you're gonna die because you have, like, no life. Both in-game and out. See, he's standing right next to you. He wants to kill you, and you're dead. Just leave me, leave me, leave me, leave me! Leave me, leave me, leave me, leave me! See, that was pretty obvious, just based on Sand King's posturing. That was very, very bad play from Juggernaut, because he had a spin. There was zero reason for him to have done. I can't hear you in-game for some reason. But you should not have had to die there. Like, it was pretty obvious what they were looking for. These are the type of things that I feel like I shouldn't have to say, because they're fairly obvious, but... I didn't know.
One of my viewers says you're a dick, Barney.
Hey, man. I could sugarcoat it, but then they would never understand these things, like...
Yeah, I know.
Like, the guy had a spin and a TP, so, like, he was safe just as I was safe. Also, like, that whole gank that the enemies did was really overt. Because if you were, like, playing a serious game and you wanted to go for a serious smoke gank, like, by not farming out top, it immediately alerts me to, like, what they're trying to do, so.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, Broster OP. Don't worry about it, broski. Heroes like Riki and what's-his-face are very punishing in terms of positioning to support. Like a Fed Bounty Hunter.
FKR also makes Switch dollars? Bro, I'm not a partner.
I can't believe, but yeah, like, because it means that, like, it redefines what out of position is when you have to play against heroes like Storm Spirit. Like, one of the reasons that, like, aside from the fact that Blitz plays a pretty solid Storm Spirit, one of the reasons it's so successful because in pubs, like, supports use traditional thinking when they go up against a Storm Spirit, but they don't understand how much kill potential Storm Spirit has. Like,
We want to smoke up again?
well, Tiny, Lich, and Disruptor
They
all
might
have to
be a
stay
Rosh.
kind of close because you're gonna die if you guys, because like if any one of you gets caught out, you'll die. Also, at this point in the game, you're pretty much at your peak in power, so it doesn't hurt you as bad. So here I need to have a buyback, but
I think they're going to do Rosh.
Yeah,
no,
they're
it's only
obviously
3
at
tiers.
Rosh. Or they're baiting us.
See how
Okay, they're
smoke
here.
expired? That should have been a way quicker reaction on that dust.
Yeah. Fuck, I don't even want to...
Yeah, Blitz of Storm Spirit is really, like I said before, it's a good, he's pretty fucking good at Storm, but like, it's all, like, one of the reasons it's so effective though, too, in pubs is just because, did you guys really all just get 3-man SK ulted by an SK that was in line of sight literally 100% of the channel duration? Well, that was just sad. The SK wasn't even, like, he literally channeled that in range. Like, we could see him channel that for the, see here I have to buy out because they're gonna push. But we could see him channel that for the entirety of its duration, and he still got a 3-man, like, he still got a 3-man epi. But like, he was standing like, like I could see him channel that the entire fucking time, and then like Tiny, Lich, and Disruptor decided it was a good time for a group hug, and that
I don't have anything that can disable him except for my
it
ultimate.
doesn't matter. You just don't want to, like, you want to get the fuck away from your buddies.
Yeah, we should have spread out.
That was-
I'm
I-
so
that
was
used to
like-
not
That was like
seeing
an
Sand Kings
anti-spread.
get
That was like,
BKB.
all right, guys, the Lich ult is time to hug. Like, it was pretty bad. So here, the enemies can't push because I had to buy out again. But needing to buy back twice, like, sets me behind quota.
Dude, our team already has Curus.
It doesn't matter. Curse isn't as redundant.
Trying to.
Also, I hate... Well, it really isn't as redundant as people make it out to be.
Yeah, I know.
The fact of the matter is that I'm going to get, like, 2-shot by that one guy, even with 3,500 life. Tiny also tends to die a lot. To be honest, though, it was, like, the fact that this guy has an AC still makes my decision to go AC bad. Like, it's not a good call on my part to go AC. I just had no idea that he would go for an AC. Personally, I think that if you go Arcane Blink, then AC isn't worthless. Like, you'd be way better getting, like, a Scepter or something. But I should have looked more at your items
Well,
anyways.
I figured the AC would be better just based on... the fact that nobody else was getting it and I had the money. And we needed more support for
Good
right click.
walls, man. Good walls.
I should have paid more attention to your organization. Okay, we can't let them get another Rosh, or else we're gonna be in a very bad position.
I'll keep the ward up there.
Get blade mail? Once you get heart, you can keep on all the time? Yeah, pretty much.
Alia, miss you, WD. What? I don't understand. My chat's full of retards. And geese. Ah, who are we kidding? Geese is retarded.
I was about to say, why are you... like, what's going on? Yeah.
Send him back, FKR. He was pretty... I wanted the kinetic field before I wanted the glimpse. Because glimpse, still would have came after me, and he's got the track speed. With kinetic field, I can cut off the entire path. And
King Raven
make it
pretending it was measured and such.
It was. What do you think you're doing? Like, you have no idea.
My bad.
For the taking.
Why does
You've never
why
played
does
this hero.
Disruptor
You
look
don't
so much
understand.
like Axe? You're right. I
Yeah,
I
you
clearly
always-
can't understand anything like that the hero does because I haven't. Yeah, my bad.
Drum is pretty good. Just for stats, not even for the aura.
Yeah, Drum is an item that like isn't redundant at all because aside from the aura having not a huge radius like most aura items, but it also like you don't get Drum because of the aura primarily. I mean, obviously it's one of the reasons that you get it, but primarily you get Drum because of its very very cost-effective stats. Like compare it to like an ultimate orb or something.
I like it because it makes me not die.
I'm really close to a thing, and I don't want to do something until I have it.
Alright, we'll just keep up wards near Rosh.
We should posture, yeah, a little closer to Rosh. You might want to get a sentry further out, like here, because aside from the fact you might catch a counter, it'll also
One's
prevent
about
a
to
smoke.
die, so...
Because if they smoke into Rosh, then it's gonna be really bad.
Lich, what are you doing? Get back. You have no sentry wards to place.
Oh,
Just
sorry.
running out there to die.
Trevor sent the courier
I
back.
hope you know that.
That's right, you tell him, bro.
If you die, we could lose the next team fight because of the lack of your ulti, so you need to be more
To be
careful,
fair,
bro.
if he died at this point, it probably wouldn't matter.
I'm not a
He's
flamer,
horribly
I'm just...
unimpactful, but at this point in the game. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Still.
sure. I'm pretty sure Bounty Hunter went Viz here. That or our ward just expired.
How is that a cock shot? I don't... FKR making... What? I do make calculated decisions. His voice makes me cringe.
That's
I'm
not
sorry,
true.
bro.
Fake King Raven doesn't actually make calculated decisions.
No, only Barney can make calculated decisions.
Exactly. Brad, we're on the same page here. Alright, we could do something now.
Rico, I love you.
Yes, master.
FKR equals positioning
Roshan
master.
has
Yes.
fallen
See,
to the
that
Wow.
was exactly the smoke that I had mentioned, not even like... Well, he didn't even smoke. He probably just soloed it because he has a Vlad's. Vlad's Scotty, oh god.
Yeah, well, I had.
Well, that
the
was... Well,
sentries
basically now
spot,
that's almost game ending because they did smoke in because it wasn't just a bounty hunter. But that was literally word for word what I said. I feel like I've said like literally I've said word for word what I want done probably 4 times this game, and everyone is just completely fucking ignoring it. He's playing the 2 assault Gearses. I didn't pay attention to my dude's items, and I didn't expect him to get an AC because it wasn't the right item decision, I guess. But I'm definitely at fault there. But even at that,
I did
it's not
like
as redundant.
buy the fucking sentry wards, but you were dicking with the courier, so they didn't get there in time.
You're right. Against
Oh,
a bounty hunter, it
flames.
makes no sense to have a sentry ward preemptively. Alright, we have to do something. We should maybe... See, I'm tracked here, which means that there's probably more than one guy, and there's a hill here that we don't have vision on, which makes me nervous. Yeah, Assault Curse looks cool. That's the only reason I got it. He just retracked.
Got vision down the hill.
This is the point, though, where it gets really dicey, because it's going to be so hard to bring out Kunkka and the other guy, though.
Hey, we should pick him off. We should pick him off before the team gets there.
Oh my god! You missed!
I have no idea.
How do you even...
Oh god. Oh wow.
Oh,
Sank
shit.
him OP. Got all the supports. Oh, he's a Ghost Scepter. Wow. And that's game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the moment he got the Aegis, it was probably game.
Yeah. We have to get new meta in the next game. Have him tax you with.
Next item is
You know.
crit. The next best item would be something highly damage oriented, like Chrysalis and Daedalus, or like even like a BKB wouldn't be that valuable, but even a Basher would be legit. We're constantly slides, right?
What's up, new meta?
Hi.
Barney doesn't believe that we had a bonding session last night.
I didn't say
Oh,
that.
no.
He didn't say that, but that's what he implied.
See, like now the problem is that we can't really kill. We can't really kill Bounty Hunter. I mean, let's be honest. Especially not if we stun the ground next to him over and over. But we can't really kill Bounty Hunter, and we can't really kill what's his face. I mean, look, he'll kill Tiny, and then he'll just Aegis out, and then he'll walk away. Like
He already burned Aegis. He's dead.
really? Why would he stand and fight?
Because I
Because she
silenced.
was like stunned and locked in the thing and everything.
I disrupted field
Also,
or
if
kinetic
Conquer
field.
crits, then they automatically win every team fight. But that's one of those things that isn't as reliable. But it's just that, like, it's going to be really, really tough to kill people. I can't believe that. Holy shit, his dick is way too big.
New meta, my chat saying they love you. So
Aw.
Alright, now we have to do something that wouldn't be a good decision, but becomes a decent decision because we're so behind. Like, we should just go for a smoke, because short of that, we won't win a fight unless we can pick off one of their important things.
item is out of stock.
Alright,
Somebody has all of them.
then we have to go for a god-awful pub
I
train.
got it.
Okay. Smoke up, because at this point, we're kind of fucked if we do anything.
Meet up here.
Alright,
Bash working.
Do you want to wait for me, or
I think Tiny has a smoke. I guess we're gonna smoke gank from the pool.
it's on the courier? But
Oh, okay.
like I spawn
Just
in
wait
2
for
seconds,
Tiny.
so
Yeah, this is weird, but just we have to do something because we can still win, but we're behind. We're behind as fuck.
As long as you get a good healing ward, you'll be fine. You should probably look into Halberd, though. Not to tell you how to play, but once you kill a Gondar, like, they don't have MKB holders.
Will you please be our coach, new meta?
I'm just saying. Like, healing ward's fucking OP, and you need to abuse it more.
I'm on a Velociraptor. Game's already over.
It says the Omni Slash can cleave only auto attacks in between. Huh. Interesting feature of the light. I actually didn't realize that. But at the same time, I always just assumed it was the Omni Slash that was cleaving, just because of how it works, I guess.
Oh shit! You think you're smart, son?
I mean, look how
I
hard.
don't think
look
you're
how,
smart.
Are we really not
I
gonna
don't
get him?
think you're smart.
Are we really not gonna get him? Sanking! Sanking! Oh god, how many times is this going to happen?
Lock me.
Interceptor.
Just walk away, bro. Just walk away.
It'd be a little hard for me to get away. Get out of here, bro!
God
I
damn.
can make
Juke
it.
into here, juke into here, juke into here, juke into here.
Shit's-
Now leave, now leave, now leave, now leave.
I'm dead. I got critted.
Oh my god, it broke! Does he have an... Yeah, he has an MKB. That he's had for a long fucking time.
Yeah, why are you riding Barney? I'm not, bro. I'm just not a dick, so I don't insult people. Even though pretty much everyone played like crap this game. The Lich still doesn't have upgraded boots, and he has 1.6k gold.
Holy shit. What is he
Clearly
doing?
the boots.
Well, honestly,
This
honestly
losing
though, to be
factor.
completely... Yeah, that's clearly what threw the game, is the lack of boots! But,
Oh no.
But no,
Oh.
but seriously though, like I wouldn't upgrade my boots either if I were in Lich's position. I'm not even making that up because he like a 4-staff is probably the best item he could go for. I don't see us winning
Yeah,
at this point.
I'd sit on Tranquil boots. Fuck it.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I would probably sit on brown boots because of my
The Tranquils are sexy.
ow. Actually, because isolation wasn't bad.
No, he didn't mean I was riding you as in like, you know, dick sucking. He meant it as in the Velociraptor I'm riding is you, quite like literally.
You mad, bruh?
I mean, to be honest, track gold's fucking imba, and they have like 30 track gold killed on you.
That's not
That's
true.
weird.
They actually have
Bullshit!
40.
That's OP as fuck.
They actually have 40.
Your middle barracks of your middle barracks has fallen.
When the Sand King ults though, you guys need to spread like Big King Raven's mother.
Damn,
That
bro.
hurts.
Your bottom
Fuck
That
that.
hurts a lot.
Not as bad as my dick hurts when it's tearing into her.
Your bottom barracks are under attack. Your bottom barracks has fallen.
Alright.
Feels bad, man.
Your bottom
God.
barracks has fallen.
All I have to say to our lich is, bro, do you even lift?
Yeah, it's all his fault, dude. It's all his fault. Here, go make some big plays, dude. Get in there.
Alright, I can force staff in.
Are you still alive in the white man? I don't know, man. Like games like this, I don't pretend to take very seriously. I mean, I also am not very invested in this game because I picked like Jungle RP. Yeah, surprise, bitch! Oh, where'd you go?
Where you go? What are you doing?
Pause it!
bro?
Pause it! Pause it! Oh, you shit! You're so bad. Why no
Yeah, let's
pause?
have in-house, because I want to troll.
I hate your in-houses more than anything.
Come on, I'll play, and it'll be fun.
How
We
is
can
this
go
guy
off the
actually
streams.
dying?
Be interesting.
Oh, I tried to force staff out, but I used force staff a second too early.
Oh, this lets you be careful. Here comes the crit. Ow! Ow, Kunka, why?
Oh god, solo epi.
Tower is under attack.
Ben, do we have buyouts? Anyone?
Yeah, it was cute that when he's got away when I secured the kill with
Your top
glimpse.
barracks are under
Damn, bro. You got big numbers.
Ow! 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 Silencer, you hurt now. Ooh, Silencer, you've grown
Mr.
up
Nixon,
fast.
you're betraying me.
Your ancient
Oh, goodbye, world. How much I can do here?
Your ancient is under attack. Dire
Play Dirt's next game, Barney? Disruptor second skill is glimpse,
I've
yeah.
literally never played Dirge, so I'm hesitant to want to like play him once. And then people
Play
think,
him
God,
in-house.
Barney, where's Dirge? But I'll probably play him at some point today. I don't know if I'll do it on stream. I might. I'll probably do it on stream. I don't know if I want to play him next though. But yeah,
Let's do it in-house. Come on.
that game wasn't
Got time for one.
as retarded
I
as I
call
have
being on
expected.
New Meta's team.
How many people do we
Random.
have? We have to either do strategic ditch or we have to do an in-house, but both of those are dick moves.
Yeah, I got time for one in-house. Let's do it.
My hatred of your in-houses is fucking ridiculous, though. I used to enjoy them, but then fine, we'll do a viewer in-house. You know what? We'll do a viewer in-house. Okay.
Message me password.
All right.
Wait, Blaze, dude, where is it
All
again?
right, everyone get ready. Everyone get ready. Okay. Hold on.
You need to message me
why,
so I can
like-
actually.
Yeah, message me.
All
In
right.
Skype.
No. I'm gonna show the password. Okay. So it's gonna be Captain's mode because viewers are expert banners. I'll play in this one too, and I'll show you why I never enjoy playing in these. You guys are gonna learn. All right. All right. Version is gonna be latest because Banff is not tournament quality. We'll enable spectators. You guys can get a first-class ticket to the ass raping that's going to occur and the massive amounts of stream cheating and other things that make it enjoyable. For server, we're gonna do US East. We got a lot of Euro plebes. And for the password, we're going to go Banff, lowercase BAMF. And for game name, it's going to be Scrubs versus Scrubs. So if you guys want to find it that way, easy. All right. And there, the lobby has been created. I'm just going to take a step back. I'll watch the banning for Dire. We'll see who does it. Here, I'm going to pop out of Skype for this because I don't know if we're going to be on the same team. I don't want you guys to catch it on
I'm
my
on your.
strategic
No,
game.
we're all on the same team.
All right,
It's okay.
goodbye. Holy shit. Okay, good. Whew. Okay, so this should be good. I mean, we got new meta on banning, and that always ends up well. So we'll see how this goes. This guy's got a lot of X's. He needs a reference to MLG for his name to actually be legit as fuck, but there are too many spectators, so the game probably won't load. This tends to be another problem. But the level of play in these is so potato that I don't even know what to feel. So what we're going to do after this game is we're going to look at the replay, and we're going to see where it all went wrong. I mean, in the viewer in-houses, everyone kind of stream cheats anyways, but here, put a 1 in chat if you are stream cheating. 1's in chat if you are stream cheating. Alright? Like, in the game. Just so I can know beforehand. Let's see. We'll see if anyone is man enough to admit it. Well, okay. See, at least they ante up. usually people at least admit to it. I like that, but we'll see how this goes. We'll see if this motherfucker wants to load. He is the slowest loader, so he is on the enemy banner. That's usually good. Slowest loader, usually the slowest thinker. Ah, this guy is Reddit gold. Wow. That's some quality right there. I may just pick mid this game so that I don't have to lane with any of these people. There actually isn't a single person on my team that I trust explicitly. The role that I enjoy playing is actually not the one that I enjoy playing sometimes, if that makes any sense. In pubs, laning in the off lane or the side lane can be frustrating. So clearly what I have to do here is execute the spectators one by one. So I'll go edit settings, spectators, disabled. We'll see if it starts again. Otherwise, I'll have to remake. Tiny mid. I actually love playing tiny mid. It's one of my favorite things to do. Throwaway game, just 2 dirge. I don't think that my dirge would be good if I've never played the hero. Like, here was a tiny game from yesterday. Did we win? Yeah, we won. I ended up not getting a very good farm. I wonder what was up with that, but... Oh, it's a game with Blitz. Okay, but I bet I could pick any tiny game out of a hat and I'll have a reasonably good farm. We'll just watch the replay really quick. I just want to see when I get the Blink Dagger, because I think this game I was laying against an Invoker, which is... Holy shit, it loaded! Which is near impossible. Or maybe it didn't load. But any game that you're like a melee offlaned against an Invoker is annoying as fuck. I think it was an Exhort Invoker, so that's actually pretty much a free lane. Nope, don't have it. 6 minutes. I should be close at 8 minutes. I'm getting closer. And yeah, so this isn't a 10-minute arcane blink dagger or whatever, but I am side lane against an Invoker, so I can understand that. It's probably like an 11-minute blink dagger, so yeah. But I mean, any game that you pick out of a hat, like Tiny is really, really, really easy to farm up like Arcane's Blink if you go that route, so it's disgustingly bad to see someone who gets like Arcane's Blink 20 minutes in the game, because even in the worst situations, you can get a Blink like before like 13. I would say that like 10 to 12 minutes in, if you're like playing a farm-oriented Tiny or Sanking, would be pretty standard. But any game that I pick on that list, I could probably find reasonably timed Blink Daggers, I guess. 11 minutes is more than half decent at my level. Yeah, 11 minutes is probably going to be better than 99% of pubs, but in like a higher level game, like I've seen competitive games where people get it like 7 or 8 minutes. Of course, they get like a tower, and competitive play is different, but like you should probably hold yourself to higher than pub standards. Alright, this game is not going to load because this guy is a fucking retard with a wooden computer. If there was a way for me to boot these people, I would, but... Alright, so I'm going to reform with 2 Fs. Here is a dumpster clown, for sure. Maximum clown. But yeah, now the password is... And I'm just going to start it as soon as all the slots get occupied. And there are way more spectators, so this has actually failed. Alright, see a shock. But... let's more than have to... If this doesn't load, then this was a failure. This is one of the issues, the viewer in houses or whatever. Looks like I got douche on my team. Always good. But these games used to frustrate the fuck out of me because it was like potato level play everywhere. I remember the very first viewer in-house I ever played. I was my world famous Huskar, and like I'm not even kidding. I got 3-man ganked 7 times in the first 6 minutes of the game. And then I looked around at my teammates, and 2 of them were left to free farm their lanes, and I watched the replay, and they both had like 7 last hits at like the 5-minute mark. And I just wanted to like die. I was so mad at video games, it was insane. Because if they leave someone alone for that long, then that person should get 100% of the farm.
Dire team ban.
So that actually worked. Vokaroo Link, always good. My manly Huskar. Are you ready? Are you fucking ready? Are you ready? Go! Almost sounds like a bad porno. Go, 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 go! You know, there's got to be like one person out of the 276 who's like mom walked in on that, and they're like, "Oh, what are you doing?" It's like, "Oh, I'm just watching a guy play video games on the internet with really homoerotic groans and shit."
Radiant team ban.
A new meta mid, Barney. I'll support you. Ah, I look forward to this. All right, one's if you guys think the fake King Raven Barney lane will win. Two's if you don't. Bear in mind that I think I do a pretty decent job as like the carry in these side lanes. We'll see if fake King Raven does his potato level positioning that he's legendary for. 3? Oh, interesting. That's a lot of viewer confidence. In fact, I feel like a Goku making that spirit bomb. Like you guys' twos are like they're reaching out and crushing my hopes for this lane.
Dire team ban.
We'll see. We'll see what happens here. I need you guys to believe in me. Aw shit, Timeliner with the ones. By the way, Timeliner, I responded to my messages. Hope maybe you sent another. I'll look. Can't play these viewer in-houses forever. Alright, so we have the first pick for Radiant. Now these are some pretty standard bans. And Invoker slipping through. Because fuck Queen of Pain. Invoker is so weak it makes sense to let arguably one of the best heroes in the game slip through. Aw shit, people sent me more classical music. By the way, I think I'm going to play a Monster Girl quest later. Because I'm a big fan of quests. And that seems like a fun game. I want to do like a Monster Girl quest let's play. If you guys have any like recommendations of games you think that would be entertaining to do like a let's play of, let me know. Because that's so far the only one that really comes to mind as being like fucking hilarious to watch. Like, I might just play through Final Fantasy Tactics again out of interest. I debated doing something like, holy shit, these are some pretty shit first picks. Like, these are both heroes that you could let slip through until like the rest of the picking phase. It also like means that like we can't have other heroes like Brood Mother, etc., etc. Katawa Shouju date the burn girl. Isn't Monster Request the game with lolly vampires that rape you? I believe it has
10 seconds remaining.
monster girls that rape you when you lose. It sounds like a game I'd be very interested in. What time is it there? It's 7:46. I really just stream it anytime that I want to. Like, here was my reasoning for when I turn on the stream. Now this shows you guys how much I do outside, right? I slept all fucking day, and then I got up when it stopped being hot, because it's like 7:46. It's still kind of fucking hot, but it's not really that hot. And I was like, the perfect weather to play video games. But yeah, I want to get raped by monster girls. Might be too lewd for YouTube, but we'll see.
Dire team
I
pick.
prefer just streaming for that reason, faggot. I like the 1995 in the
Team
name.
ban.
These are some pretty try-hard picks. I actually like playing an offlane Beastmaster, but it's not like a role that your impact is really high. I get the feeling they're going to go for a tri-lane. I haven't really been looking at the chat here. One of the problems with this lineup, though, is that if they don't get like right-click heroes, then it fails.
Dire team ban.
Because short of that, it's like Beastmaster roars, because Vengeful Spirit and Earthshaker and Beastmaster aren't really heroes that right-click the shit out of people. So when you start to get BKBs up on heroes like Enigma and Invoker, it can become very problematic. What are you most looking forward to see introduced? Not really anything. Please respond. Holy shit, I better see what you said. What time is it there? I already said 7:47. Well, actually, that clock is horribly off. I guess it's 7 minutes off, which is really weird, but...
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team pick.
See Puppy Chen. I actually enjoy playing Chen, but that's one of the heroes that I would never play with viewers because it, or in a pub, which is funny, because it's like so much is just out of your hands when you play Chen. I mean, your impact is enormous, but a lot of shit is just out of your hand.
Dire team pick.
Well, 437 Darkslayer. Would you ever play Dota 1 if you had the chance? Well, I guess I do technically have the chance to play Dota 1, but probably not. I hear that pubs in Dota 1 are pretty awful, and just like Dota 2 pubs, just not as good. Which is, I mean, that's saying a lot. And obviously the game looks like shit. I mean, let's be honest. Even if it has all of the heroes and it has like better gameplay elements.
5 seconds remaining.
85% levers, maybe. I enjoyed playing pubs in Heroes of Newerth. Like, that was some of the most fun I had in random pubs.
Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
I wonder what our awful strategy is here. Because so far these picks are really, 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 really fucking awkward. But things like Earthshaker will outright win most tri-lanes because his setup stun is by far the best of pretty much any hero that can tri-lane because of the range and how it affects positioning that certain heroes have to have.
10 seconds remaining.
Like Mirana would have been a solid pick.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Give a shout out to Steelhead for you? Sure, shout out to Steelhead. I heard that some random dude in the chat wanted a shout out for you. What the fuck is this? There's like a single hero in here that like makes me go crazy. I'll see what's left. Ha. So I have the choice of picking a Sven, who I don't really like. Oh, cool. Okay, well, I get to pick the Witch Doctor in the viewer games. This always tends to end well. My viewers are pretty excellent at farming, so I like to be in a position where they end up being the farmers. All right, you should purchase swords because you're going to be moving around the map more because your hero is better at thinking. We're probably going to tri-lane top.
I know how to support, bro.
Oh, my bad.
I'm midding. We're not tri-laning.
Wait, what? Then why do we...
We're just dual-laning.
Alright, kill lane with me and Sven and you and Beastmaster.
Beastmaster will check the bottom, and then stun DS top, where you can switch around the stun if you want. Like, we'll put Rexer bot with Hawk, that way he doesn't get fucked over by the jungler, and it's safe. So it shouldn't lose at all. It's pretty standard.
This is new meta.
I don't know what to say. This is some pretty god-awful strategy going on in this game. Alright, well, like, this could have actually been reasonable, because, like, Earthshaker, Sven, Witch Doctor would have been guaranteed kill lane. Beastmaster could have gotten
What do you
farm.
want, Barney? You gotta communicate, bro.
I trust your strategies. I have the utmost faith. Where am I going? If anything... Alright, I'm going to interject. If anyone is going to go bottom, it should be Vengeful, because Vengeful can move around the map more. Like, because you're not going to want to realistically stick a guy with
Alright, you scrub. Alright.
Alright, see, I'm going to interject here, and I'm going to take an unwinnably bad strategy to something that, can actually win a game. And, like, we can't actually win this game if we lane it like that. But if we put, like, Vengeful bottom, at least Vengeful can roam up for a gank on mid. But even then, it's not gonna happen. I mean, this is really, really, really... This is interesting. Because Earthshaker's gonna get shit on by Invoker, but we'll do a post-game analysis. At least I can talk about support things, since I normally don't support on stream. Alright, so it's just gonna be a Windrunner here, so I can put myself between the Creep Wave and the Windrunner, and put in damage. Like, there I traded better with her on the trade, but my health is far more expendable than her. And I should, like, I have to basically zone her aggressively because I can afford to. Like, I can try to force her out of EXP so long as I don't get too low. Oh, I broke one of my own auto attacks there. That was bad. But yeah, if I trade hits with her, it's favorable just because she's not in a position where she can trade as liberally as I can. You can afford to throw out a stun every once in a while if she overextends. But don't obviously prioritize it over farming.
Waxing powers. Very fine.
Oh, I broke another auto attack.
we should
Fuck, I
wait till the
hate
lane
I
comes
hate
up and then start
the
harassing
animation of Witch Doctor.
Yes, indeed.
One point in your heal is generally where you want to keep it. It's another reason that I can... Also, Witch Doctor's attack damage is insanely high. I feel like his animation is worse than I remember it.
Forward.
I could be stacking and pulling. I'm prioritizing it less than I would
I'm
normally.
gonna go
Careful,
ward.
bro.
Oh no, I'm
Dude,
not.
you're...
I lied. I'm not gonna go ward.
I'm probably too late to stack this, but we'll see.
With vim and
Oh, she
vigor.
warded it. And that's one of the downsides to not protecting your pull. Because we didn't protect it early on because I was sitting in the pool
All's
along with
well.
everyone else. You can creep those stairs and push the wave.
By my
Didn't mention this
bones.
fact. I don't think that that's actually true, dumb naggerisks. I pulled 2 creeps away, and I got auto-attacked by 1 melee creep. It wasn't impactful, so it wasn't really worth noting. Generally, you don't want to aggro the creeps, but I got in 2 free auto-attacks, and the exchange is that I took 1 attack from a melee creep.
A twisted path.
Here, the Windrunner shouldn't be able to get experience.
Yes.
Careful, bro.
Very fine.
Don't get caught out by CM and then heal.
We have no ward coverage top,
We win pretty much if we don't die in this lane, okay?
which is unfortunate. And there's until I really want to buy counter
Because,
wards,
holy
but
shit,
that's
their lane
contingent
comp
on
is pretty
Vengeful
bad.
upping the courier and buying wards,
Come.
which I can't really rely on too heavily. But I'm gonna buy counter wards probably just because I want to unblock
With
my
vim and
pull.
vigor.
But then again, that could end really badly.
Feeling good, man.
Alright, fair enough, time limit.
Yes, indeed. All's well.
Like, those kind of trades are good for us, but I'm just going to up the courier, just because it's 3 minutes in and Vengeful doesn't prioritize upping it. But this is not the kind of support that I like to play in a lower level game, just because it puts me in an awkward as fuck position. Because, like, I won't get any money this game,
All's
and in a
well.
lower level game, being like a super underfarm support sucks. Oh my god, I might have opened myself up for a kill.
By my bones.
How was he last hitting?
Malpractice makes perfect.
But yeah, the Windrunner will eventually pull slightly ahead in terms of these right-click fights.
Very fine.
It's okay. When I do that, I'm just harassing her.
She's pushing the lane
now
up pretty
she's
hard
at,
with
like,
her power
half
shot,
HP,
but I
and
can't...
She's gonna either have to get healed by Omni or use up herself.
But the fact I have to up the courier sucks dick because it means that,
Give her,
like,
some
I won't have
opportunities
wards
to-
on like 5 minutes in, so...
On my round.
Did you really just buy another flying courier, you fucking
I
retard?
sold. I
Okay.
sold. I sold the second it didn't.
Okay,
With
just making
vim
sure,
and
bro.
vigor.
Now, 2
I
flying
had to
couriers
double
is not
check.
the new
I wasn't
metagame.
sure if you would. It's been so long
Usually,
since
I would
supported.
expect him to buy another
you never
fly or to
do.
buy a flying courier earlier. Okay, this is interesting. I don't know why she's trading with me. You might want to position for this, Sven.
Extract.
Sven? Really? Okay. Well, interesting decision making.
Yes.
He's slow, bro.
Well, that was really bad. This guy could have set up a kill, but... At the same time, I assumed that she had a teammate near, because I didn't think she would be making a trade like that if she didn't. That wasn't entirely Sven's fault,
Alright,
because
bro,
Sven
when
would have had to
when
pass
hit-
up
when
2
I
last
hit
hits
the
for that,
CM with
and it wasn't a
stun, I
certain
want you
kill,
to, you
so
know,
don't
summon your
misinterpret
wolf
it.
things and you can slow them and then throw your stuff.
Good, yeah.
Good times.
Forward. On my rounds.
Sven wasn't going to get that, so I can take it.
We can go on him. We can go on him. We can go on him.
Sometimes if your
Go on him.
teammate isn't
Come
in a
on.
position to get a last hit, you can afford to take
you
it.
s- are
I
you
mean, that's
sleeping,
actually
bro?
not even just a
Are you
sometimes,
sleeping?
that's
Throw
like
your-
100%
throw your Q.
of the time.
Oh god, you missed. Are you serious?
Faking
you
Raven,
missed
feeding
that?
out first blood.
You click behind them. You don't click on them.
Careful. I'm probably just going to expend the rest of my mana just healing myself and this
Don't do
guy,
anything.
knowing that fairly soon I'm going to have to return to the pool anyways. By merit of
Good, yeah.
having 0 mana.
Just wait. Just wait.
I want to position it in such a way that I can heal the Sven without healing my creeps, but that's not going to be possible if I want Sven to get all of the last hits, so. Looks like mid Earthshaker is carrying pretty hard.
Your middle tower is under attack.
He's not really farming that well, but he's up against an Invoker. He's not really expected to win
Meta
that
too
way.
strong.
And
Just gotta have faith.
the Windrunner hasn't been zoned out of experience too hard. I could see the power shot. I've done a generally poor job of avoiding the power shots that I could see
It was
coming
a
so far.
strategic death. I wanted them to be low for new meta. GG.
That's the third time I've canceled an auto attack. If you get to a certain point in the animation, you can cancel it and you'll be fine. I'm canceling too early though.
Here, come here, let me solve you. I'm gonna start roaming.
What? Yeah.
I don't have mana.
Very fine.
We desperately need a ward, but at the same time, if I can't get brown boots up, then we'll be fucked. I should have just, like, I was hesitant to actually want to buy the ward, but like,
On my
I honestly
rounds.
have to. Like, I don't have a choice. I mean, it was bad that I waited this long. I could have had the ward 2 minutes earlier.
Yes, indeed.
Let's see if she goes for the deny. I also took that siege creep into deny ability, which is a mistake. But this isn't the role that I enjoy playing in lower level games, but this Sven has done pretty solid on actually not fucking up a lot of last hits. This can be fairly frustrating if Sven fucks up a million of the last hits, but he hasn't, so yeah. I'm cool with this, I guess. If I had to do it, this would be the conditions in which I would.
Here I come.
I'm gonna use the courier to deliver a ward because we've waited a long time to have it anyways, so.
I'll use it after, bro.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
All's well.
Taking turns.
And also at this point, I'm leeching way too much of Sven's experience because at this point in the game, I could just let Sven pretty much get free farm because he can handle the Windrunner on his own at this point. I've just been pretty greedy about wanting to get level 6, but doing that somewhat cripples the Sven because of the way that you want to like build Sven in terms of skill build. Sven isn't as dependent on experience as a lot of other heroes, but at the same time, I shouldn't be absorbing this much of his EXP. I'm gonna kind of under ward for now, just leave up one here.
Here I
Normally you'd
come.
want more vision than this, but yeah. Also the ward that blocked our pull has expired, so I can stack and pull, which is something that I couldn't do earlier because we didn't protect the pull. The Windrunner shouldn't be able to get away with warding this as easily as she has, but
Yes, indeed.
yeah.
A curse laid.
You got Axon's best bet. Oh, my man.
All's
shit.
well.
Invoker's missing.
Okay. If he's going anywhere, it's not top, so.
By my
Let's see what
bones.
item he's going for. He's having a pretty tough time, but the Windrunner can't kill him unless he makes a mistake.
With vim and vigor. Yes.
And controlling the pull denies the enemy's farm. You can get experience and gold on this, like, I don't mind.
I twist your back.
Your top tower
There's
is under attack.
Probably more farm to be had in the pull than over here. The problem is that with super low base damage and such, I can't really reliably farm this because of how the tower works. But
yeah.
it's always going to be better that the Sven is in a comfortable position than me.
Yes, indeed.
Like here, I'll just heal this Sven up. This is really what I wanted though, just to get brown boots. I want to hit level 6 at some point this game. Hopefully in the immediate future, but we'll see.
Very fine.
Again, I don't want to heal up my own creeps. I just want to heal up Sven using my whole mana pool. But this also like eliminates any kill potential I have. It just means that I can leave Sven alone in due time. If I toggle on and off my thing, then I waste a shit ton of mana though. And that's about all he needs.
On my round.
This hasn't really been an interesting game to watch though. It's one of the reasons I avoid playing support on stream. But also it tends to be pretty
By
frustrating.
my bones.
Oh, there's an Omni. That's why she's getting so aggressive.
What? Yeah.
Careful, there's an Omni here.
Oh yeah.
Your middle
Right
tower
of
is
passage.
under
Invoker has been missing for a while, and that's the level 6 that I wanted.
Here I come.
If Karik was first killed repeatedly, maybe. He does get first spotted a lot. So yeah.
Forward.
Sven is over-leveling the Windrunner, as am I, but that's to be expected. That's really the outcome that you have to expect. The Windrunner's played this pretty well, to be fair. What does he have? So yeah, he's farming well too.
With vim and vigor.
I want to walk up and throw a cask at someone. 78 damage. I don't think the guy has a point in Wex. We'll see. Hey, maybe I can cast this guy and it'll amount to something. I doubt it, but at any rate, it'll let me get a ward.
Well.
This is not a good place to ward at this point in the game, especially when the enemies have an Enigma. It's almost a waste of a ward.
I see you. We're stuck.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my ult on him. Make sure you just follow up.
Here I
I think see him
come.
rage quit or
Once
something.
he comes up, I'm gonna fade out since you.
Go, 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 Fissure.
Yes.
Oh, just run, just run.
God, you needed to throw your cask earlier, dude. What the fuck?
Are you kidding? I was waiting for you to open with the Fissure.
No, like if I cast Fissure, I have to fucking stop and everything. It's just easier if you cast.
I would argue that was a pretty decent time for cast. This won't be a kill,
You
dude.
should have waited. It could have been double. All you do is open with cast.
Yes.
Like if I have a Fissure, then I have to like move a position and risk being blocked off from your way.
Well, what I would have done, because the guy was standing here, right, and I was here, and he can't see me because it was nighttime, so it was like my only opportunity. I would have fissured in a way that cut him off, so he couldn't go back up the hill. But then you waited on. I assumed that you were gonna fissure, and then I would follow with the cask. Because the thing about cask is that if you just throw it out like haplessly, it becomes a shit cask. But if you get a cask like that one, at least it's a useful spell, you know.
No, as long as one stun, like I said, I was gonna burn my ult. I could have just killed him instantly.
That's obviously no meta. Tell me who's reading that. I honestly don't think that it would have been better to throw a cask first. Because if you throw a cask first, then all you get is the initial stun, which is like a second.
With vim and vigor.
But at any rate, that was a huge miscommunication overall. Like, if you're going to
Forward.
throw a cask first, it works. I mean, it's pretty shitty. It's a bad way to go about it, but
With vim and
like, you should at
vigor.
least communicate it. This guy is easily fucked here.
On my round.
Rushing blank.
Come here, new meta. Get some heal hugs.
What? Yeah. Very fine.
Alright, that's all you get.
Yes, indeed.
We might be able to chain stuns if you lead with a fissure, but I doubt it. I would have fissured. I would have fissured to catch that guy so it can go back on the ramp.
Yes.
Fissure isn't just good because it's one of the best stuns to lead into other stuns. It's really, really good because it catches people. It catches people horribly out of position.
Yes.
Like, if you lead with a fissure, then the enemies all of a sudden find themselves.
Use your hawk to scout. Use
Caught
your hawk
out.
to scout for him. Use your hawk to scout for him. Oh god! Instead, get killed by minions.
A twisted path.
I don't wanna
want
reveal that I'm here.
To scout you.
We can walk up behind mid because there's a kill that can be had. The problem is that you guys just got sided by Eidolon, so it's really obvious. And I don't think anyone has a TP.
I was already sighted by Eidolon.
Does anyone else have a TP?
Yeah, I'm keeping in. But the awkward thing is
This
that
is why
I have
having
mana,
TPs
so-
is useful, because it lets you turn things like this. I feel like there were too few TPs. I want to be in range of a cask when it comes up.
Oh, look at it go.
No stun, no stun, no stun. There's literally nothing I can do.
There's a Beastmaster here. He can probably get access considering the range. He could have axed from the river, but it's
Magic
kind of hard.
one, stun.
Tower is under attack.
Oh, look at it go.
Really? Why did that guy run that way? Why did Sven run that way? If I attack him in an ally creep, I can break tower aggro, but if I get blocked by Vengeful, then it's irrelevant. That was really awkward, though, because the Sven looked like he was trying to run towards here, but there was no reason that the Windrunner would have duped in that direction.
Throw your Q!
Your middle tower is under attack.
Throw your Q!
Also, if you look at the range on
Anyways,
axes, look at how much range this ability has. He could have axed from the river. Like, he was standing here when Windrunner was here at one point. It would have been a hard axe to land, and it's probably embarrassing to fail, but anyways. I kind of expect things like that, I guess. It's one of the reasons I don't enjoy V-Ray houses. Also, I'm probably the least impactful role that I could be on this team. But
Very
bros, here, have some
fine.
life.
No
Yeah, I got caught out of position too. I chased too long. The fact that everyone ran towards here when the Windrunner had no reason to try to juke into the trees was pretty retarded. It was really obvious where she was going to run, and it looked like everyone was running down here, which is pretty sad.
Yes, indeed. Here I come.
Are we gonna put up a defense on this?
Yeah, let's just remake 45. Like, what's the point?
Go for it, bro. Yeah, this is probably painfully awful
With
to watch
vim
because
and
the level of
vigor.
play on
I'm
both
gonna,
teams is
I'm
so
gonna
low.
TP in a sec.
It's up.
I join
Twisted.
the omniscience.
All's well.
Darkness.
That
and
coordination.
take you all.
Yes.
This game, too high level.
By my bones.
We should probably remake because it's getting pretty stupid.
Don't worry, I'm debating whether or not
Yes.
we're gonna win a 4v5.
Your top tower is
I
under
think we will,
No,
but
we're definitely gonna win.
The enemy's bottom tower has
On my
fallen.
rounds.
Your top tower is under attack.
Here
the thing
I
is, with a
come.
Beastmaster Roar, Beastmaster Hawk, and a Stun with a Blink Dagger, every fight should really be going our way. 4v5 remake,
Yes,
yeah, it would be
indeed.
more mannered to remake. I don't think that they can win, but it's already been 17 minutes.
By my bones.
If I play another one of these viewer in-houses, though,
Your top
I
tower
won't be the
is
last
under
one to
attack.
pick a hero.
Yes.
I'll just say that.
Dark initiation.
Your top tower is under attack.
All's well.
Your top
what is that
tower
recipe?
has fallen.
Okay.
What? Yeah. With vim and
I might be able to
vigor.
catch them, like here. Just stay here. Stay. Stay. We can catch them. They're gonna overextend and we have a ward. Roar, 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 roar. You can roar when he's magic immune, bro!
Catch.
That was an awful maledict. Could have got him, I guess, but it's not.
They come to me.
Hey, the maledict is gonna be what kills him, okay.
Forward. Don't worry. You're not
Oh, you done ruined that one.
That was a bad maledict. Just because it worked out doesn't mean it was a good maledict. It was a really, really, really bad time for me to have
Very
maledicted, but I did
fine.
get the kill. But based on the information I had, it was still a poor decision. You can't really judge your decisions based on whether or not they work out.
a twisted.
I'm gonna go for Arcane just because no one else on the team has them. Nice thing about support is I really don't feel,
What? Yeah.
I really don't feel, I don't want to say I don't feel any responsibility for the game,
Yes.
but a better way to put it would be that I don't feel like, it's definitely not as stressful, at least for me, to play
With
support in a
vim
low level
and
game.
vigor.
I'm gonna buy wards just because there are too many in stock, because the Vengeful hasn't bought any.
Yes.
Fucking
indeed.
scrub! I would have liked to have a TP though. Like, having 7
All's
CS
well.
is kinda shit. Luckily no one has died too many times. I actually think we would have lost this though for a 5v5. Some sad shit. Sunday one guy. See, like, if I didn't have to buy a ward, I
Very
would have had a TP,
fine.
but I don't think I would have saved anyone. But it still would have been nice to have had a TP.
On my round.
Because we're about to lose our mid tower and there's nothing we can do to defend it,
Dire's
I'm going to throw up a ward here, because this is a route that the enemies may go immediately after.
Yes.
A ward here will also protect our jungle, but placing them like this is scrubby.
Your middle
Like,
tower has fallen.
A twisted path.
this isn't a good way to place wards. I would go into detail
Your
on
middle
it, but
tower is under attack.
By my bones.
What is wrong with my plays, Cavalier? What is
On 'em
wrong
out.
with them? Tell me.
we can defend?
Your middle
Here
tower
I
is
come.
under attack.
When I get up, I got you.
When I get up,
You should use your
Yes,
hawk
indeed.
instead of running away with it.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Ooh,
deny
is he gonna throw a stun now?
should be nice soon.
I guess he wants to blink forward but not stun.
Abu
Interesting
Dalamat.
decision making. We would almost certainly have lost this though if it were like a real game.
It's pretty fucking low. About 20%.
What? Yeah.
When you play Dirge? I've never played Dirge before, so. Holy shit though, this game is boring as shit. At least no one's made any oh god.
Haste.
Don't
worry
take my
about it.
runes, you dumb nigger.
Hey man,
No,
that's
I'm worried.
racist.
You just ruined it.
Are you gonna stun?
Shackle
Somewhere?
shot on your thing. I'm dead.
I did haste, I could rape all of them right now.
Said Barney gets so wasted.
Fake Raven. Smart as fuck.
With vim and vigor. Look at it go. I grow stronger.
Huge
On
buyouts.
my rounds.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Don't do that, Barney. I will rape you from the internet.
New meta, big threats.
All's well.
I need
Let's
reds as
see
a
how many wards Fake
how
King
you
Raven
play.
has bought between. Ah, I see he went for the Gloves of Haste despite getting a Bracer as opposed to the Belt
Here
of
I
Strength.
come.
It's as though he wants to get that, It's as though he wants to get that survivability, but
Yes,
doesn't want to
indeedy.
actually build up to it in an intelligent way. Fake King Raven, best
A
Dota.
twisted
Really though, if you're gonna go for the Bracer,
Oh,
it makes no sense to
no.
not get the Belt of Strength to build up to shreds.
I got Lothars. It's all good.
Forward.
Easy. Huge ult incoming.
In a minute when it's up. I don't want to show myself though, I want to hide the Lothars still.
Chain Suns, Chain Suns.
You swap it?
Or not.
No, I could have.
You four staffed out.
Here I come. Oh, look at it go.
My thoughts on Blink Dagger Magician? Like Invoker, it's super good on Invoker. But Force Staff is better earlier, but due to the way Invoker works, like the more positioning items that you have, almost the better. So many fucking branches. Yeah, I mean branches are always good.
All's
Because it pays better
well.
both the strength.
On my rounds. It's up. Yes.
Barney, I have an iron branch belonging to you. You want it back?
No, oh yeah, give it now.
By my bones.
Thank you. I have enough branches to build a nest. Bracer gives you +3 deeps.
Yes.
You're
I
a
would've went for an
dinosaur,
urn,
not a bird.
just 'cause we don't
Billy.
have an urn.
Dinosaurs don't build nests.
You guys ran up the fucking river and gave me away. I hate you.
Don't worry about it, bro.
Look, we're
jeez.
both purple.
It's alright, it's alright, it's alright.
I would be very surprised if they didn't have a ward somewhere in this area.
No, I
Okay,
thought
they
it
don't
was
have a
uphill,
ward.
that's why I
They don't have a
got
ward,
stuck
dude.
on
Did you
some-
not see that guy that you
Hey,
could have
yellow
swapped or
right
stunned or done something to?
Couldn't. His vision was like 2 seconds.
All's well.
You don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Real king excuses.
I'm obviously better at this game than you.
At your bones.
No, god.
Here, catch.
I'm gonna get that region dodge, just wait.
Yes.
I need this, just wait 10 seconds.
This is that
wait
new
30
item. Did
seconds,
Valve
don't
add it
get
in the
raid.
last build? Yeah, for sure.
Back up, past river, back up,
On
past
my
river.
rounds.
Not past river, just don't engage yet.
Body block my own team. Easy. This is really, really scrubby play though from both teams. And like right now my positioning is awful because I don't have vision. Yeah, see that's kind of why.
Oh god, Barney gets picked off.
It's up. No.
Yo, if you... Yo, listen up, if you can bait him up this... Keep coming. Maybe I can do some magic here. Get done.
Okay, we're gonna lose a 4v5. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god, that was an enormous Lothar result.
Hell magic!
Dust return.
Shadow Blade Earthshaker. Easy. To be fair, were it not for the Omni, I actually would have gotten away. Like that wasn't a chaos from the Omni on his teammate. Like I had a
walk
wand,
again
and I'm sure
among the
that he knew that. So if no one is going to farm out bottom, and we have a tower that you can take into deniability,
Forward.
I can blow it up.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
With
Some of that
vim and
delicious
vigor.
board gold. Really though, one thing that everyone has done really poorly on this game is utilizing all the farm available on the map.
What yeah?
Trying to use the cask and then actually,
Attack.
like, I find that it's easy to fuck up a lot of potential last hits if you cask. But it's
Very
like my opinion
fine.
and stuff. But yeah, I mean, as a support, a lot of people make the mistake of thinking that you never want to take any farm because they watch like high-level games where supports don't take any farm. That's because in high-level games, people aren't awful and like they understand how to farm. But like this game, I can say with complete certainty that no one on my team knows how to find lanes to farm. Like, there's no reason that it should be me down here instead of like an Earthshaker or a Sven, both of which can escape fairly easily from bad situations. Vanguard Morphling? What the fuck? That would only be doable if you were so hopelessly behind that you couldn't. And even then, it would still be the wrong decision, I think. Alright, goodbye.
Yes.
If she walks around the corner, I might help.
Oh shit, you guys okay?
Like, I had to black hole for that. Are you gonna swap him out of the hole, dude?
No, I was gonna stun him.
Now he swaps, okay.
Ulti 15, yeah.
This is a fight we need to leave. Oh, I'm dead.
Never mind, you don't live. Yes, kill them all again!
Yeah, missing the Maledict was
Please.
pretty shit there. I casted way
Oh, I just
bad
missed
time.
that. Holy shit.
If the Maledict went off, it probably would have forced the Enigma away. I don't think it would have killed him. Because it forces out a hole anyways. Like, the only reason I used my ultimate
Why
there...
were you farming in their forest? Because I was going to ward.
Because I'm so shitty, and yeah, that's why definitely. But... If their stuns are down, only their channel, like... He's a Chrysalis?
So
Yeah.
I wanted
Like,
to know why.
your ultimate is channeled, so obviously they need to stun you to break it.
Good shit, Sven.
But my goal there was to just
Wait, how about-
sit out of line of sight, wait till they walk around the corner with both of their stuns down, and then just start channeling my ult.
Just back from my round. Very
Your
fine.
middle tower has fallen.
Why is this game so close? Because everyone is shitty at farming.
Yes,
That's honestly my analysis. Because if you're rolling around in the kills and you have like shitloads of kills, like there's no reason to be so behind. It's like, have you guys ever played a game where it feels like you're way ahead and then you lose? Like those are games that like I've seen plenty of games get thrown. Like you guys saw that Lifestealer game earlier that was like a pretty retarded game.
Oh god, they have vision on that hill! I wanted to get vision on that hill!
I don't even. There's nothing to say about that. I just looked at the mini map and he was like pacing around from here to here for like 10 seconds. I was like, well, I wonder how this will end. I better get this on camera. But like, yeah, like anyways, that Lifestealer game earlier, like we almost won that, and there was no reason for us to have won because we were so behind like throughout the whole game. But we almost won because the enemies were so shit at farming. Listen, yeah, invincibility played 2 OP every hero.
Here I come. A biggity big.
This is the worst voice. I don't think Fake King Raven will be getting into casting soon. I like that he's always online though. I think he has potential as a player, but...
Let me get my...
And Fake King Raven is actually not as big a dick sucker as he may appear.
For what?
I don't know, I used to be on the border, but I kind of like the guy.
Thank you.
What? Yeah.
But he has that delicious ginger voice. If I didn't move the picture of him, I would leave it up, but so far the only picture of any of my viewers I have is of the fucking Brunster! Look at that. Look at this suave motherfucker.
Here I come.
No, he's a dick sucker. I didn't say... If you're only patient waiting wait
Yes.
for a casting Maledict, maybe. But I had one opportunity there, because I'm pretty well aware of the timing that they had. Like, I had to go
Yes,
for the play that I
indeed.
admit, and it was like a decent play, it was just performed poorly.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
Like, the Maledict miss is huge. If you look, Maledict has actually a cast time. You see this dance?
If they come up the hill, that is.
That's because I'm canceling.
With vim and vigor.
If you swap one up, then you'll die, but we'll get the kill. They have line of sight up the hill, too.
Yeah, I was trying.
On my round.
Oh my god, enormous.
Monster kill.
Doesn't matter, yes. These are both.
All's well.
I think that one got him, but it doesn't
Ghost
matter.
walk.
All's well.
I should be the one buying dust this
Pretty
game.
easy.
Rounds.
Like, it should be me carrying the dust. I've just been really greedy and stupid about it.
You're no great.
I'll have your scalp.
I'll go back and crazy.
Gotta save those inventory slots for dem branches. But yeah, if anyone should have a dust on them at all times, it should be
It's pretty
me
much over
and
now,
Vengeful.
so-
seeing that guy ghost walk for the first time scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh great. I should honestly go for instead of the bracer, I should have just built it for a drum as well, or an urn as well, because no one else is going to be going for an urn. So, yeah.
Malpractice makes
I
perfect.
wish that picture again. Print out and burn it for the symbolism. CS carrying pretty hard, yeah, I guess. It's been
Yes.
pretty fucking impactful. I think everyone else has died too much. People don't understand how important it is to minimize your deaths, and they don't understand how easy it is to avoid dying. One of the things I fucking hate about Witch Doctor, though, that like I feel like makes heroes like Venomancer, Crystalmane, etc. way better as supports, aside from the fact that they're just better supports, is the fact that as a Witch Doctor, like, he's not one of those